Been watching a bit of Bluey with the kids. I've been watching this guy play Football Manager online. Don't know why. I'm not sure why, really. If you'd have told me a year ago I'd be watching someone play Football Manager on YouTube, I'd have laughed. But here we are. That's where I'm at. But yeah, been home today. Been home all day. It's been nice. I'm glad I came home. I'm glad I came home last night from Sunderland and stay over. I had a good productive day. I was up running actually at I think I left. Did I leave about 8:30? I think I was out running at 8:30. So yeah, well, good. I'm just setting my team up for a Carabao Cup quarter final against Swansea, and I'll be with you. Right, we're off. Aidan Peart, how you doing, mate? MBN, hello. Training, training going really well. Yeah, genuinely. As fit. I think this will be the fittest I've ever been. My base is set now. Got 4 weeks of training left. A lot of good sparring, and we're going to really start to up it now. Just going to start up in the running and up in really get me heart rate up there now. But yeah, really good, thank you. Yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I'm training. The best thing I ever did really was start training boxers. I had to learn how to train properly, how training should be done, how it should be, So it's all right being told, but I'm not one to be told. I like to know what I'm doing. So yeah, really, really happy actually. Yeah, I've got no excuse at all. If I get beat, I'm not good enough, but I can handle that. Daniel McDonough, how you doing, mate? I did see a bit of Conlon's win. I like Mick. He's a really nice fella. Probably one of my very favourites I've ever met in boxing. Actually, really good bloke. I could say the same as Jack Bateson as well. Actually, a nice fella. So, Conlon, difficult really. Warrington, Wood, they're both really hard fights for him, but they're big fights. Anthony Yorkshire, how you doing, mate? I'm fighting White Collar week after your next fight, putting the work in at my level you have reached. Well, good luck with that, mate. I hope it goes well. And yeah, I'm proud of myself, actually. Thank you. Yeah, I am. I can say that now. I never used to, but I am now because I'm training hard. Tony LFC, how you doing, mate? Sugar Nunes. I didn't watch it, mate. I very rarely stay up to watch boxing. Very rarely. Crawford, Canelo. If it wasn't for my fight, I probably would. Will I set an alarm for it? Maybe. They're the only level of fights now. I will stay up super fights. Otherwise, no chance. Johnny, thank you very much for getting tickets, mate. Brian Collins, thank you. Dom Ingle, yeah, I've known Dom since I was 16. The first couple of years I was at the gym. Not that we didn't get along, but we didn't really have a relationship. Kicked me out of the gym when I was 18. I went back at 24 as a man, and we got on quite well actually. Got on well. Yeah, he knows his stuff. He does know his stuff. He's no bullshit. Yeah, we get on quite well these days. Yeah, I do like it. I respect him a lot. Yeah. Daniel Tucker, how you doing? Just had a pizza and dough balls. I'm not a fan of either, so I'm not too jealous, luckily. But yeah, I had a little bit of a Sunday dinner today. It was nice, thank you. Yeah, even though you didn't ask. Hi, Dave. You give my instant message asking you about price. You never answered. I reckon on average, the average day maybe 15 requests a day. On a busy day, maybe 30 or 40. On fight week, hundreds. So I don't always see them all. But if you ask me, I will tell you. Would you do a breakdown on the Tony Yoka fight? I could do on here, yeah, I could do. 7 years ago now, and it's hard because when I do videos and talk about stuff, I don't like to guess things and say, "Oh, I think this happened," because I would be to a degree really, because it was so long ago. The fight itself, I can remember. I remember all of it. Sadly, the good thing about the prize fight, I can't remember most of it. So yeah, not as bad. But Yoka, it was a hard night, mate, yeah. Probably go back through stuff and try and recollect, put it all together and do a video, mate, yeah. Wesley Rhodes, thank you very much. Dude, it's funny about goals, because every goal I had, smashed them all years ago, because I didn't have any expectations of myself. I never thought I'd have an amateur fight, really. You know, and then when I had an amateur fight, it's like I didn't think I'd have two because I was that bad on the first one. I've done all I want to do, but now I'd like to do a little bit more. Andrew Kane got on to be a world champion. I like Andrew Kane. Andrew Kane. People always ask you favourite British fighter is maybe Andrew Kane, actually. I like Nick Ball, I like Kane as well. I really enjoy watching Kane. After being a world champion, the champions at them weights are really, really good. But I like Kane, one of my favourites to watch, definitely. Married to the game very well, mate. Oh, good. That beard is getting, yeah, my beard. It's a good beard. It's a very, very decent beard. Yeah, be gone soon. What do I think of the English flags? You know what? I don't, I talk boxing, I talk general chit chat. Don't get involved in politics, and I don't get involved in. There's certain subjects I don't need to talk about. I'm a professional boxer. Do you know what I mean? My 2 pence doesn't need to be put in all the time. Get a shave, go for a run. This will go Monday. I've already had a run. Cracking, mate. Yeah, my hair's come back a treat on it. I'm over the moon, actually. Weren't sure it would. Wardley Parker. Parker's a big favourite. What sort of running on what pace do I do? I run very long and steady. I only run really slow, 6-minute kilometres maybe, which will be a 5k in half an hour. Probably do 10k. The longest run I'll do is like a 10k. 10k in an hour. Don't do it fast. I don't want my heart rate too high. I want it in the right zone. Build the mitochondria, get fitter. I'm a big lump, not getting any younger, so I don't do much fast running. I haven't done any fast running yet this camp. But again, I'm getting to know the score a bit more, getting to know what I should and shouldn't be doing. So yeah, I've been running nice and steady and long. Any red zone stuff is in the boxing gym. The pad work, the sparring, the bag work, the circuit work in between the bag work. So yeah, I know what I'm on with now. I know what I'm on with now. I don't just train, just and get lucky. I do it properly. In my current form, how many of your previous losses do you think you could turn over? Difficult. Like I've been beat 7 times, and fair and square. So been and gone. I'm not from Dagestan now. From Doncaster originally. Born in Doncaster. Leo Tang's very good, mate. Yeah, very, very, very good. I thought it was brilliant last night, to be honest. I thought it was really, really good. Evening, Rob19619. How you doing, mate? Why'd you have to dismantle Romford's finest like that? It was one or the other, mate. One of us had to go. You'd have done the same to me. But he'll be back. He's fighting the end of the year, I think. So, yeah, I think he'll be back. I think he'll win titles. Am I still untapped potential? Yeah, I feel like I've accomplished more than I ever wanted to, but I haven't fulfilled my potential yet. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see. The next one's a big one. Kevin Jones, hey, you, we met and grind. You told me to welcome to your life. How have you been? You said this last time. You've done this before. But I'm also very well, thank you. How are you? Someone keeps saying, come on, guys, please. I don't know what the question is. Don't do a lot here. Yes, Green Thumb. Is there anything you could get Pat Brown at? What do you mean by get him out? What do you mean get him out? No, the beard will go before the fight. Joshua John, is that the Welsh fella? I watched him box. I think I watched him box on Warren Show. Kane is very good, mate. Very, very good. Mark Leach, I've not seen for ages. I think he's retired. Who smashed me up the most in sparring when I first started boxing? I was 16. I went to Donny Plant, and I was sparring grown men that had fights and stuff. It was hard, to be honest. It was really hard. Just sparring maybe 5 or 6 bar amateurs, but there were 30 odd. I'm 16. All sparring's hard when you start. I don't watch a lot of amateur boxing, no, to be honest, I don't. Josh, would I rematch? I don't want to rematch anyone really. Just want to face new challenges. That's what I'm about, hopefully. Carl, I'm very well, mate. Five Guy Burger. I don't know who you are. Possibly you, maybe me. Shane McIntosh, how you doing? Danny, Danny retired. I think he retired. He hasn't boxed for a while. Maybe he'll box again. I don't know. He had talent though, so maybe he could always come back for definite. He could always come back and box. He'd do okay, I think. Is it true it's a Friday prayer with the Hamid brothers? Yeah, Adam boxed at Wembley. Adam and Sammy are good friends of mine. They went to Friday prayers. They asked me to go along, so I went along with them. Yeah. They're my friends. I'd go wherever they wanted me to go, unless it was illegal. Yeah. I'm not really a football fan, really. Bang Tank 7, hello. They had a nice little roast in it. It was nice, very simple, not much to it. Very good though. Parker Wardley, got to go Parker, Zone 2, Zone 2, Zone 3. Philly LA, how you doing, mate? Bare knuckle, not for me. No, I've no interest in the bare knuckle, not for me. Noah Dawood, thank you very much. At the end of my career, will I get a nose job? I don't think so. I've no plans for that. How full is a gas tank? Am I ready for war? Can I carry powerful 1 minute of every round? That must be the goal. I'm fit. I am what I am. I have good stamina. I'm there. I'm always thereabouts, you know. I'm not the biggest puncher in the world, but I think I do carry the same power all the way through. It's not a lot of power, but it's the same. My last fight with Fisher, I was about 19 stone. I was a few ounces off 19 stone. I currently weigh that now, so I will come in lighter. I'll be probably around the weight I was for the first Fisher fight, and I was in good shape. James Gowen, thank you very much. My hand's been broken so many times. I had to elbow box. I've never had too much trouble with my hands, luckily. Bearhan, hello. Would Pat Brown beat Bill Smith right now? Bill Smith's been world champion, has all the experience in the world. You know, Pat's had 3 fights. He's not in them conversations yet. But in time, I think he'll go to the top. Did you see the clickbait? Yeah. Hopefully people watch the full interview, you know. How many views has it got? What was it on Stomping Ground? Yeah, they have to do what they have to do to get the views. As long as people... I would like to think that after all my time in boxing, people know my character. If they was to see a title that they thought, that's not like Dave, they would hopefully watch it. But it is what it is. Since I was trained by... I was not trained by John Fury, I was trained by Peter Fury. I look like the facial reconstruction of Jesus, someone says. Gang 1, how you doing, mate? Yeah, good, thank you. Do I think I thought Usyk won both fights, I'll be honest. Philly L4, thank you very much. Story, yeah, I thought the Story would win. I think he's a good fighter. I didn't watch Lucas Brown's fight, but he's I think he'll do well actually, Brown. Depends who he's boxing, really. We can all do well at boxing. We could all do well at anything. It's always about the competition, really. George Colleen, how you doing, mate? Well done for last week. Favourite wrestling match ever would be Raven, Big Show, and Kane, WrestleMania 17. Who was hard puncher, Ortiz or Dillian White? Ortiz hurt me. Ortiz was really, really good. Thank you for the work you're doing with Sam Lightfoot, one of our own. Hopefully she will debut in November. We're just waiting on a few things. Hopefully November in Doncaster, we're hopeful. Mobo Angela from Scotland, how you doing, mate? I think you're reborn, David. You can train right, you can do your very best. I hope, yeah, this will be the best version of me. If it's good enough, we will find out very soon. But I'm happy, it's my best. Dark Tales from Nottingham, hello, mate. LR97 looking gorgeous, David. Thank you very much. Why do I waste talent? Just a bit mad back in the day, but we got it together now. Mr. X, not today. Dream fight opponent. I'd love to watch Anthony Joshua at Wembley. That would be the dream. My favourite season of what? I didn't watch the De Gale. Someone said the same about De Gale the other day on tour as well, but I haven't seen it. Who smells better, Eddie Hearn or Gareth Davis? Eddie Hearn, probably. I don't think I'll watch Crawford Canelo live. I'll probably watch it the next day and try and not see the result. But if I fight Lucas Brown again, I'm not doing bare knuckle. I trained with Rico Verhoeven a bit, yeah. He was over at Peters. I remember when I first met Rico. So there was a knock on my door in the flat I was staying in the flat. And so I thought, fucking hell, I thought like Isaac Lowe or maybe Tyson's brother. So I went to the door and I opened the door and I was like half asleep. I opened the door, I said, what do you want? I fucking looked up at fucking Rico Verhoeven. I didn't know who we were. And he was fucking ginormous and I shit myself. I went, who are you? And he was sound. And I sparred him as well. He was really, really good. With my knowledge of racing, would you consider being a pundit on ITV? I can't see me getting offered that job. I've been offered a few things with horse racing though. Actually, but never came off. The British title, yeah, it'd be nice, but I'm on a different trajectory currently. Troy Williamson, yeah, brilliant last night. He's hard as nails, him. It was a really good fight. It was like that hard a fight. It was hard to enjoy, to be honest. They were knocking lumps off each other. It was really, really hard. But fair play to Troy Williamson. Really, really tough bloke. Did well. Me and Wardley, see how he gets on with Parker. It'd be interesting. What do I think of the beef between Boxing King Media and Kugan Cassius? I don't know. It's not my beef, so it's not my business. I think Wilder's going to fight Ngannou. If you're managing fights from Sky, let's all gone quiet from them. I'm not sure. I don't manage fights on Sky. I'm not sure what the scenario is there. How do I think the fight with Josh would go? Josh would be a big favourite, but I would love it if it could happen. That would be the dream. Hypothetically, if you could choose between a fight and AJ or Fury, you to go to town for a world title. But if you're the most confident against, that's a different question, I guess. Yeah, they're all very, very good. At this point, Usyk and Tama probably the best of that little bunch there. Probably the other two probably not as good as there was. If you could sit down with your younger self, what would you say and why? I always say just be a bit more patient with yourself. I was always in a rush. Probably don't gamble as well. Whose head is the shiniest? I don't know. Parker Ward, yeah, a lot of people asking that. I've got to go Parker. Why did you hold out when sparring Tyson Fury? Were you worried you would join? John might do you. No, me and Tyson did a hell of a lot around. But we always had a good relationship. He was sound. He never tried filling me in. We had some good spars. It was good. Yeah, I'd like to watch Joshua, of course, with a lot of money in it. Am I afraid of getting CTE? A lot of people say, oh, you punch on this and that. I feel good, mate. I feel healthy and good. Is it not a chat platform? I don't know what that means. Canelo, Crawford. I'm going to go Crawford. The best fight I watched live was actually Matty Clark and Travis Dickinson. Closely followed by Jazza Dickens, Kid Galahad in 2013 at the Magna. Don't get that question. Was it AJ fast track to the belts? No, it was good enough. James Beach Jr., it was good, mate. It was tough. It was a tough fighter, good fighter. Ty and Boo, no time since I was a kid. Always got on well with him at the gym. Does it piss you off when people ask the same? I don't really get pissed off, me. I'm quite chilled out. I don't really get pissed off too much. I think Donovan beats him on points. The first fight, Crocker was so bad. The first fight. Yeah, I don't think he can be that bad again. He can't be that bad again, to be honest. He can't. He was terrible. There was no game plan, no thought, no anything. He must be better. And I think he will be a lot better, but I still think Crocker's a bit too good for him. We'll beat him on points. Delroy Boo, having a good day, thank you, mate. Yeah, we had a good day. Anissa Mabunda, hello. Yeah, I did. I stepped on Tyson's toe in sparring once, yeah. He said, do that again, I'll let you out. And I thought, shall I do it again? And I thought, no. I'll probably give that one a miss, to be honest. I think I was a bit tired at the time, but I'm not going to risk that one. I'm not a puncher from Doncaster. I had a t-shirt that said that once. Playcam HD, thank you very much. Jazza won't fight Ball. I think he's a weight division above. Maybe it could happen, I'm not sure. Maybe he could move up, I don't know really. Old heavyweights from back in the day. That, you know what, there's loads of good heavyweights. I watch a hell of a lot of boxing, past and present. I like watching Bert Cooper's fights for the excitement. Michael Moore was good, but a southpaw. Riddick Bowe, I think, was one of the best there's ever been. I watched a lot of 90s heavyweights. Tim Witherspoon, Michael Dokes, Greg Page. Yeah, I watch a lot of it. Yeah, my style probably is more of that time really. I'm a bit small. I have to try and be a little bit clever and cute with things, I think. So yeah, there's always been good fighters, to be honest. Coogan and Boxing King Media, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. John Hedges is a good fighter, yeah. Giant Haystacks, yeah, I'm happy with that, you know. My favourite boxing reporter, when you say reporter, like interviewer, Aki Karim, Oscar Bevis, Louis Hart's good. There's a lot of good ones. For the most part, the sound as well. There'll be a few I've missed out there. The sound. Kyle Davis, hello, how you doing? Have I got a long-term investment strategy? Yeah, I don't. It's not my strategy, but I believe I have one in place. Would I beat Coogan and Hearn with 2 versus 1? I believe so. Neil Swim versus Michael Brody. I don't think I've seen that one, no. I've seen a few Brody fights. He was very good. Haircut and beard trim. Fight week, yes. Never watched Kez, you know. Nick Ball's one of my favourites to watch as well. The best heavyweight to not win a world title. There'll be loads over the years. I remember Orlando Solis, who watched Klitschko for the world title. He was very good, but he was overweight. A lot of them Cubans was good and didn't train properly. But there'll be loads. There'll be lots of them. Ever feel like you might be losing grip of what? I think there is tickets, Les. I think you're best off going on Ticketmaster now. Ray Mercer, yeah, good shout. I thought Ray Mercer won a version of the title, I'm not sure. But Mercer was good too, was good. Probably not as good as Mercer though. Olympic gold medalist, I think, Mercer. Broadcasting, yeah, I've done work for Total Sport, done a bit of commentary for the Zone. I hope when I finish, maybe that can happen. Are they going to bed now? I'll come for 5 minutes, yeah. Podcast, yeah, I do YouTube. I'm happy with YouTube, me. I'm not. I've got something coming up with Pat Brown. But in terms of myself, I'm happy with YouTube, really. Jazza Warrington, I'd have to go Jazza, really, at this stage. How did I feel when Gadfriend didn't know your name? I didn't really feel anything, I don't think. Surely not making bread live streaming at home for YouTube. I don't come on here to make money. If I wanted to make money on a Sunday night, I wouldn't be sat on YouTube. I do this because over 100 people watch and seem to enjoy it, so I quite enjoy doing it. I like to get 25, 30 minutes in my day. Solis, yeah, Solis was good. Ken Norton. Have you got your ensuite? Ensuite. Yes. Ocho Gatti was brilliant. Joe was good, yeah. You know what, Barker, I love Darren Barker, the nicest bloke in the world. I'm probably too nice to be a boxing coach, in my opinion. He really is a really nice fella. Genuine, really good bloke, no bad in him. Knows his boxing, knows his stuff. Definitely. Yeah, come in. Probably too nice. I'm coming now. My child's calling me. Yeah, Castor. I don't think I look like Tom Hanks in that film. Yeah, I'm coming now. Right, everyone. I'm going to have to get off now because my child's going mental. Gwyn Vong, I think, is happening next. I think it's a very odd fight for Cameron, to be honest. Very odd. Would I pretend I don't know Gad? I do know him, though. I can't do stuff like that, me. Conor Walker, Pat McCormack. That's another tough fight. Really hard fight. Hard fight for both of them, though. Good fight. Right, I must go now. My child's going mad. Right, everyone. Good night.